Look at the chompers on that thing. Probably recommend you guys to go get your napkins and your bibs, because after you see what we're about to cook, you will be dribbling all over yourself. Oh, that's fish. Oh wow. What is going on, my doggies? Welcome back to another video. We're out in the mangroves right now. We are chasing giant crabs. I am so deep in this mangrove system, I'm actually lost. This is one of the thicker mangrove systems we've ever been in before. It's hectic. Very, very hard to walk, super sloppy mud, but there should be a couple of monster crabs in here. Check this out. That's a turtle right there. Oh, I'm sinking. That's a turtle. You dead or alive? Oh no, it's not moving. It's a turtle. Oh, it's alive. Hey buddy. What are you doing in here? He's obviously waiting for that tide to push up. So right now it's low tide, all this will be underwater in a couple of hours. This little turtle's just sitting in this little creek, man. Look, the barnacle's growing on his back. You alright, buddy? Nah, he's alright, I'll let him go. He's just sitting in mud, look how sloppy that mud is there, poor thing. He'll be alright, he's cool. He's got a bit of fresh water. He'll be alright. Look at the mud we're dealing with out here. Proper thick. Alright, we're gonna find some solid crabs, I reckon. It's always worth just to have a little tap around in these pools. Sometimes you get a crab and you'll just be sitting down. What's that? Stick. Sometimes you get a big crab and they'll just be sitting in here. Have a look how bloody dense it is in here. This is incredible crab country. Haven't seen any signs of crabs, haven't seen any holes yet, but this is what we're dealing with. Very, very thick mangroves. I don't think we've ever been into a mangrove system which was so dense before. Like, this root structure is that thick here that the crabs wouldn't even be able to bloody dig a hole right now. Super thick. There'd be some big boys in here. They're going to be very, very hard to find. This is so sick. Sand flies are very, very bloody thick in here. So are the flies. Probably would have checked about 5 holes by now. All of them empty. There's a good hole down here. No. Oh, there's a couple of holes just there. Ah! Stabbed in the head with a stick. There's another hole just here. Alright, we've got a couple of holes to check around here. Let's see if we can get a crab out of one of them. Nah, this one's all silted up. You can feel that sloppy mud, no good. This is the first proper crab hole I've seen all day. Sand kicked up the front here. Big watery hole. Come on. Come on. Nah, it's not even deep. That's a crab hole right there. That is what we're looking for. Oh, that's a massive hole. It goes way, way back. There's no one home though. I can feel the back of the hole there. And there's no crab in there. It's very strange. I've checked a heap of holes out here now. None of them have got crabs in them. It's very, very weird. This is an incredible looking hole. A lot of the holes have got silt in them. When you get silt in a hole, it's like this very, very fine, sort of like very fine fibrous mud. I found when you get that in the holes, you'll never find a crab in a hole. It's almost like they've just abandoned their house and moved on. But this is another great hole. It's no one's home. Yeah. Tell you what, this is crazy. I've been walking around for a good part of 4 to 5 hours through that thick mangrove system, and I did not find one crab. Good crab holes, very, very good crab holes, just nothing, no one's home, which is really, really strange. There's no footprints from other people being here. I don't know, it's pretty strange. But what we're doing is we're gonna go out to open country now. We've tried the thick mangroves and it obviously didn't provide. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out to this more open mangrove sort of style. Just have a look for some big holes that are dug up under some root systems. All we want is a couple of big crabs, man, because I've got a ridiculously good recipe to cook up later on around the fire. If you guys are up to date with the videos, this is day 4 of my 30 days out bush. So last couple of days I've just been sitting around doing a lot of driving, a lot of looking around mangroves. Got a good crab yesterday. It wasn't worth filming, that was way away, it was 2 hours away. But yeah, day 4 of 30 days in the bush. See if we can get a crab on this one, eh? What I'm doing now is I'm just going to walk around these little reefs, these little oyster, sort of reef, oyster reef here, and just look for holes in the reef. So you can see right there, there's a crab. He's not big, I'll leave him alone, but you can see in there, there's a little crab sitting in that gap. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for crabs sitting in gaps like that. Usually there's another crab there, look. So this is usually where you get some big crabs sitting out here in this sort of oyster field. So I'm just going to walk around, check under all the rocks. You never know, eh? We've got a crab in here. All right, we've got a crab. Oh! Sliced me bloody leg open. Come on, big dog. That is what I'm talking about. There's a crab. Look at the claw on that thing. That's a good crab. I just walked around the mangroves from, not even kidding you, like 4 to 5 hours trying to find a crab like this. We come out here onto the little reef. Second or third hole I checked, crab in it. He's got rock hard little buttons, he's full as all hell. Good claw there. Another decent claw here, he's been fighting. You can see that one's been nipped off, but that there, that is one crab. I'm gonna chuck him in my bag, we'll keep him alive. We'll keep walking around. I only want the one or two crabs, so see if we can upgrade. But here's a good crab. Look at that, lollipop doggies. That's a big lollipop. We're gonna be eating good. Now this here is the perfect crab hole. Look at that. Goes all the way back there. No one's home. That's where you'd find a big monster. That's a perfect hole. Not sure if you guys can see the flies right now, but they are so hectic, man. Like, wow. I've just walked into this new part of the mangrove. Don't even know where I am right now on a map, but I've just done a massive walk. Get these big beautiful pools of water in the mangroves here. This will be fun with the bow and arrow. There's a couple of mullet in here, but I want to see if I can upgrade that crab to a bigger one. He's good, but he's not good, so I'm gonna keep grazing around here. Look at this, man. Look at the mullet. This will be sick with the bow and arrow in here. There'll be a big crab around here somewhere, surely. Look at this turtle. What are you doing, buddy? There's a crab hole right here. There's a bloody turtle sitting right next to it. There's nothing in the hole. There's the turtle. Look at this beautiful thing. He's also sitting here waiting for that tide to come up. He's stuck in this little pool here. He'll be right. That's so epic. Here we go, doggies, here we go. Here we go. We got crab. I don't know how big it is. Don't know if it's even a big crab, but we've definitely got a crab in this hole. And it's kind of exciting because today's pretty hard going. He's giving me a good little nudge. We've got a crab in this hole. Oh, he looks all right. I would go in with my hand, but right now he's very angry. Oh, there's a claw. He's a good crab. There's a one claw. Oh, there's two claws. There's a crab. Look at that thing. That's what we came for, my doggies. He's just dropped a claw. He's a good crab. He's a bloody good crab. He took a little bit of work to get out of that hole. Look at that for a bloody lollipop, eh? Now this is the crab that we've come looking for. There's one big lollipop. There's the second claw. That's a bloody good claw. Here's a very, very nice crab. You can see he's a buck under there. He's rock hard, which means he's going to be full to the brim with meat. But that claw right there, we're going to be eating extremely well. Another claw here. Look at that. That was a good little hole. It took me a little while to get him out of there, but we ended up getting him out. He's a beautiful crab. All right, we're eating proper now. Anything we catch from this point on in is just going to be catch and release, or upgrade and release. That's a ripping crab. Yeah. Things are most certainly looking up now out here in the mangroves. We've got two beautiful crabs in my backpack. I can't even bloody close the zipper up, they're that big. So we've got two crabs now. I'm gonna start making my way back to where we started. I did a bloody long walk to get here. We're in a completely new little system here as well, so big walks to get here, but it was worth it. We got that second crab. Start steaming back, and I'm gonna keep checking crab holes on the way, obviously. Looking for treasure, trying to find turtles, doing all that kind of cool stuff, but we'll just keep moving. There you are, look. That is, I've swallowed 5 flies today with this on my face. Bro, they are so hectic. I just spat him out, he was right down here. Little fly just sitting in the back of my throat. Dude, these things are so brutal out here. I don't know, I've got no idea how we're gonna cook. Like, I wanna make something really delicious, something we've never made with crab before, but it's just uncookable right now with all these flies around. Gotta try to figure out something to do. Anyway, we've got 2 little slobs in the backpack right now, so I'm pretty frothed out. We've got a long way to walk back to the car. My bloody broken foot's starting to hurt a little bit, but that's all right. All right, here's the game plan. I'm just gonna start cooking. I've got no other option. There's nothing else I can do. There's no point in sitting here bloody whinging about the flies and about the wind and stuff, so we're just gonna start cooking a hell of a feed. That's what's going on right now. I'm gonna cook it right down here on the bottom of the bank. The mud is like right behind the camera. The mangroves are right there, so it's quite safe. The wind's coming from there. If any coals get pushed, they're just gonna get pushed onto the wet mud. So there's no chance of us starting a fire. I'm just gonna make a little bit of a hole here. I'm just gonna chuck these crabs straight on a flame. I could probably recommend you guys to go get your napkins and your bibs, because after you see what we're about to cook, you will be dribbling all over yourself. We're not just cooking crabs, we're doing something else with the crab, and it's gonna be, I reckon it's gonna be pretty good. That's perfect. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys how you can actually start a fire with a shell like that. That's the perfect shell. All right, so you want to grab your shell. You want a shell about that size. What do? You figure out where the wind's blowing from, and you throw it as far as you can down there, because you actually can't start a fire with a shell. What you can start a fire with, though, is with a lighter. See? Just like that, we've got a fire going. Now this down here is the perfect fire. What I've done is I've got a grate I've just sat a wire grate on top of the fire, a little bit of a hole underneath, and then these sticks are all just heading in there. So when those sticks start burning down, we'll just keep feeding them in You don't have to touch the wire. Obviously that wire is where the crabs are gonna sit on. Two big dirty mud crabs are gonna be sitting on there in a minute. We're gonna let that flame dissipate a little bit. Get a bit of a coals going on, but that is what it's looking like. It's looking pretty good. Two big, monstrous crabs going straight on. I'm just gonna chuck them on this back corner for now because it's too hot in the middle. Always go shell down first, like that. Like that. That is ideal. Oh man, these are gonna be good. Let's go and have a look at these crabs. It's been exactly 6 minutes they've been on the backside. Wow, they look pretty good. They look very good. Look at those big boys, man. Very, very happy with that. Flip them over. Oh, it's perfect. It's actually perfect. Slow cooking on the fire. Oh, wow. We've nailed it. Ah! All right, another 3 minutes on that side. I'm gonna pull them off. Look at them. Boy, that looks incredible, doesn't it? Job done. Looks like the crabs are pretty much finished. You can see all the liquid has stopped bubbling out of their knuckles, which means there's no liquid left in the crab. They should be cooked to perfection. As soon as you see that bubbles coming out of their knuckles, means they're basically done when you're cooking on a fire. So just keep an eye on that. Remember that. They should be perfect lollipops right now. All right, this is what I've done. We've got the crabs in the esky with a couple of frozen bottles of water. So we're just gonna keep them in there. Hopefully they cool down. Up here, we've taken the smallest claw because I just need a nibble, eh? I'm gonna have a nibble on that right now. See what's inside, eh? A little bit of a lollipop. Come on, come on. Oh, look at that. A little bit of a lollipop going on here. Yeah, boy. Beautiful crab meat. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah. If I could eat these right now, I would, but I don't want to ruin it with the flies. Wow. Nothing beats that taste. Oh, dude. It's hectic out here. Righto, here's the plan. We're moving. We're on the road. We've got the crabs in the back of the car. The crabs are in an esky, as you guys seen, on ice, so they're going to be beautifully cooked, chilled monster mud crabs. And I've had a little bit of a shower myself, had a little bit of a scrub, first one in 4 days. Got all the mud off me, got all the fly shit off me, feels good. A little bit of a bush shower. And now what I'm doing is, we're punching up to a creek, we're just going exploring. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just trying to kill time because I want to cook a hell of feed, but then you just can't cook out there with those flies. Like it's actually impossible. I don't want to sit up in the troopy and be like, meh. So I'm just going to starve myself until the sun sets and then we'll cook a hell feed. But what we're doing now, we're going to check out a new creek. Don't know if you can get in there, but we're going to have a look. It's about an hour and a half away from here, so we'll be there just on sunset. Should be good. Here it is. We're on the track to the creek I've never been to before. Come on, troop dog, give it to her, baby. Oh yeah, we're in some seriously soft sand, but look at this, bro. This is killer. Oh yeah. Wow. Oh, look at the mullet down there. Oh, I might have to let my tyres down for this little section, but this looks incredible. We're sleeping here. Hundreds of mullet right there. Getting the throw net out. Let's go. Doggies! Have a look at this spot. Got the troopy set up, tinny on the back, had to bag the tyres. It's a little bit, not too soft, just the tinny was dragging me down, but tyres have been bagged. before we do anything right now, I got my fly suit back on because the flies are so hectic out here. I don't know if you guys can see them or not, but bro, they're hectic. I'm gonna get a throw net real quickly, run down the bank here, see if we can get some live bait. I'm gonna throw a live bait out here just before that sun sets, and then we'll start cooking the feed. I can see a fair bit of bait just right there. It's gonna be a bit hard in the wind, but we're getting it done. All right, we've got a couple. It was not a good throw. Just goes to show how many fish are in there, because we've got quite a few here. Nice little lollipops, look. It's enough to get started. And look at these little lollipops. Look at this one, this is a beautiful mullet. That's what you want for bait. Perfect. Well, we've got a couple of beautiful mullet in that throw, but just gonna give it one more flick. See, because I'm gonna be spending all night fishing tonight, so I'll have another flick. Oh, see how we go. All right, we've got bait for absolute days. That's beautiful, man. Look at this. About 50 fish in here. Yes, that's good. All right. There are so many mullet in there. All right, let's get them to the water. Look at that. That is a live mullet. It's gonna go out to get smashed. Well, there's no way in the world we'd be able to even to be able to cook right now. The flies are as worse than last episode. They are hectic here right now. All right, I'm gonna go stand that mullet out there. Once that sun sets, it's time to cook this hella feed. Like, do you actually believe what's going on right now? It's actually time to cook a feed. You're kidding. There is no flies right now. A couple of sand flies, but there is not one fly. As soon as the sun goes down, flies are gone. This is what we got here, my doggy. What was that? Like every time I hear a noise, I think that fishing rod's going off. We've already got one shark on that rod. Big dirty claws. Boom. Boom. Big dirty crab. Another big dirty claw, big dirty crab. What we're going to be doing right now is we're just going to be taking the meat out of all of these crabs. We're not actually going to be eating them. Well, we are, but not right now. So, oh man, they got some solid shells on them. So there, beautiful lollipop. See, that's what you do when you cook them on a fire. Make sure the bubbles, as soon as the bubbles stop, take them off. You get beautiful lollipops like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this container up with all the crab meat. Try not to eat it. It's going to be bloody hard. But this is what I'm going to be doing. All of that meat, every little bit of meat is going in this container. Oh, I'm going to eat that bit. Oh man. Wait, what we're going to make is going to be that good. Come on. Lollipop. Look at that thing. Cooked to perfection. Massive, massive bit of crab meat right there. That going straight in there. Collecting all the meat. Look at that, they're empty. Alright, this is going to be me for probably the next half an hour. I'm going to pull the bodies apart. I'm going to get all the meat out of every little bit of this crab. Chuck it in that container. Big job. I'm going to put some tunes on. Alright, talk about a bloody tease. Sitting there, picking the meat out of them crabs. I could have eaten every single crab just then, but I had to pull myself back. I had a little bit, I did, I'm not going to lie, but had to pull myself back because what we're making is going to be a lot better. Eggplant, that little bad boy there, or that emoji right there, straight out of my garden, still fresh in the fridge. I'm going to go half of that eggplant, put that other half away. We're just going to cut this eggplant up into little bits. Three big dirty cloves of garlic, straight from our garden again. I'm going to cut these up, kind of thick. That is a lot of garlic, but look, garlic makes you strong. Little cherry tomatoes, straight from the field day homestead. Cut it, big chunks, big chunky bits. Bang, bang. You don't get better tomatoes than this, mate. Grown in my backyard. The old rabbit fertilizer. Beautiful. Next, onion. Same goes. From the field day homestead. I'm going to cut this onion up. Thick. Not too thick, but not too fine. Just like that. last but not least, a psycho red chili straight out of the garden. These things are that hot. If you guys watched last week's episode, that little meal that we made was pretty bloody warm. Bang, that thing lights. I've had this for like 10 years, this thing still works. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be cooking the rest of the meal in this side of the car. So, a little bit of a frying pan there, a little bit of olive oil. Oi, 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 oi. Doggy, we got a fish on. Oh, that's fish. Oi, 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 we got a fish on. No way. Oh yes, we got a fish on. Are you kidding? That live mullet just got smoked, bro. All right, we got a fish. He's coming towards me. Oh, he's down there, he's going spastic. You, my friend. Oh, there we go, bloody hell. You're the last thing that we wanted to catch tonight. It's definitely not what we're going for. Get that hook out. Just like that. Beautiful little shark, look at him. He'd be good eating actually. He's a nice eating size shark, but we got some better food than this. Look at the chompers on that thing. I'll mess up your day. All right, buddy. See you later, thanks for coming. We don't want sharks. We just got rudely interrupted. I was just putting the oil in that pan and that rod just went, bah! Little shark, probably just under a metre long. Would have been beautiful eating. But we got better food coming. Oh man, look at the bugs in here. Because that light's on up there. Doesn't matter. All right, there's all our freshly cut up produce. I'm just gonna brown it off in this frying pan here. Chili, onion, garlic, tomato. Beautiful. All right, we've got all the produce in there. It's nice and browned up. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna grab a little bit of jar of this Roma. A little bit of pasta sauce, sort of like pasta sauce material stuff. Get out, get out. There's a moth trying to get in. I'm just gonna put in half the jar, a little bit, and it'll do ya. Just like that. So if you guys haven't figured out what we're making for dinner, we're making bloody crab pasta. But not any crab pasta. We're making giant mud crab pasta. What I've done is, I've added all those materials or ingredients from home to turn this into one of the best pasta sauces ever. Quickest way to boil water out here is a jet boil. So I've just got a jet boil here. We'll leave that up there actually. That is the quickest way to boil water because I need to fill that up. That's what we're going to put our pasta in. Oi, I've only been out here for 4 days, completely living off the land. So this is the first thing I'll be eating that's like food that I haven't caught or taken from my own veggie patch. And I am excited about it, man. This is going to be that good. You wait till you see how much meat we got in the fridge, crab meat. Oh, we've got the water on the boil. We've got a couple of kamikaze moths that are just coming from the light up here straight into it, so I keep scooping them out. It's gonna go a little dribble of olive oil just like that. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our pasta. Have a look at this. We're eating proper. Boiling water. Well, we don't eat like, I never eat like this out in the bush, so this I'm excited if you can't tell. All right, we're gonna grab about that many little bits of spaghetti. And we're just gonna launch it in, just like that. Boom! Oi, they're gonna be eating good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the point in time where this cook gets serious. Not cook as in me, as in the cook up. See this right here? This is a bowl full to the brim of crab meat. That is the freshest crab meat you'll ever find on planet Earth. What we're gonna do now, we've got that sauce simmering there. We're just gonna load that sauce up with the crab meat now. I saved the lollipop, big dirty one too. I'm gonna put all crab meat in there. Bruh, you even understand what we're cooking right now? Stir that up, heat it up. Oh, look at this. Boom! We have got a little bit of crab pasta going on right now. Oh, I just had a little bit of a taste of that, and wow, that's incredible. Look at this, that's incredible. Perfectly cooked pasta. It's actually not pasta, it's like linguine or whatever you call that. I'm not sure. I don't really eat food like this often, but look, I'm gonna serve myself up a little bit of a plate of this hella food. First thing I've eaten all day, and it's gonna taste pretty good. Oh man, this is too hard. It's hot. Oh, there's 2 whole entire crabs in this sauce right now. Oh man, like that. Bust a lollipop on the side. That right there is dinner. Oh man, pretty excited about it, eh? Where am I gonna sit? I'm just gonna sit right here and eat it. Look at that. All right, first things first, we're gonna start off with a lollipop. Big, beautiful lollipop right there. I'm actually gonna dip that in that sauce down the bottom because that's the flavor stations. Big lollipop coming up. How you going? Thanks for coming. Oh wow. Oh yeah, that sauce is that good. I want to get it with some pasta. Ready, set. Thanks for coming. Oh yeah. That's got to be up there with one of the best things I've eaten in a bloody long time. You guys know the drill. You don't need to sit there and watch me stuff my face because that is exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm out of here. Much love. Thank you so much for watching. That was a fun video. That was a fun day actually. I'll see you guys next week on the next adventure. Much love and thank you so much for watching. Peace. What I'm going to do now is blah blah blah. Oh! Oh, that's hot. That's really hot. Alright. I'm gone. I just roasted my hand on the fire. Look at that. Wow. Well, here we go. Stop starting the video with wow. Right, now in my little bowl here, we've got 3 big dirty. Oh, that one nearly went in the sand. Sort of. Look at this, dude. I haven't eaten this good in a bloody long time. Are you kidding me, bro? Gordon Ramsay. Move over. Field dog's coming in hot. Holy shit. That's incredible, bro. Wow. I'm gonna write a cookbook.